What is falling from the sky is not just rain. It feels like an invisible killer. Is it only a storm? Or will this wave of freezing rain push Ontario and Quebec beyond control? Perhaps this winter system is about to carve its name into history. Each drop striking the ground sounds less like rain and more like a warning. Across eastern Canada, nature has revealed one of its harshest faces. From Ontario to Quebec, from the Atlantic provinces to Ottawa, the weather has lost its natural rhythm. Meteorologists have issued an orange alert, signaling a dangerous situation developing across the region. But how did ordinary rain become something so threatening? And what could happen in the next few hours? Right now, a powerful freezing rain system has taken hold across eastern Canada. Large parts of Ontario and Quebec are already trapped beneath a growing layer of ice. According to the latest updates from Environment Canada, areas stretching from Ottawa-Gatineau to Maniwaki and Montreal could see ice accumulation reaching 2 to 3 centimeters thick. At first glance, 3 centimeters might not sound like much, but in engineering terms, it is extremely dangerous. When ice builds up on power lines, tree branches, and infrastructure, the weight multiplies rapidly. The added pressure can cause branches to snap and power lines to collapse. In several communities, including Gatineau and Shawville, neighborhoods have already been plunged into darkness as electricity lines fail under the strain. So why is this event being called a freezing rainstorm? It happens when temperatures hover just around the freezing point. Raindrops fall through a layer of cold air and become supercooled, liquid droplets that are colder than freezing but have not yet turned to ice. The moment they touch any surface, roads, trees, cars, power lines, they instantly freeze. Within seconds, everything becomes coated in a hard, glass-like layer of ice. Forecasts suggest 20 to 40 millimeters of freezing rain could fall in cities like Belleville, Cornwall, and Kingston. That amount is enough to turn streets into skating rinks and coat entire neighborhoods in thick ice. Your roof, your car, your driveway. Nothing is safe from this silent buildup. Even a small drop of rain can now signal a larger pot of long-term danger. The orange alert issued by Environment Canada is more than just a routine notice. It is a warning of potential emergency conditions. Authorities are urging residents to avoid unnecessary travel because driving on ice-covered roads can quickly become life-threatening. Staying indoors is strongly advised. Prepare for possible power outages. Charge power banks. Keep flashlights, blankets, and emergency supplies ready. If you see a downed power line, stay at least 10 meters away and report it immediately. If you must go outside, keep checking local news and weather updates frequently. Because in conditions like these, nature rarely gives a second chance. An alarming situation has developed in the rivers of the Ontario province of Canada. Broken ice with slow flow in the rivers is accumulating to create massive ice jams. As a result, the flow of water is being obstructed, and water has started to accumulate slowly in the surrounding areas, putting Ontario in the face of danger. Ice fragments have gathered in the Ganaraska River and obstructed the river's normal flow. In some areas, the water level has started to rise rapidly. Local residents are expressing concern over the water level. A similar situation has been observed in the Big Head River as well. There, the river ice broke into large blocks and solidified in one place, creating a solid ice barrier at the mouth of the river. As a result, the river water, unable to flow normally, created a situation of overflowing into the surrounding areas.
You can see the post, see the harbor, see the wall. You can take that, and I'll see it goes.
Ice jams usually form when river ice that has been frozen for a long time breaks rapidly due to sudden warm weather and rain. Large pieces of ice get stuck near narrow parts or bends of the river and create a structure like a temporary dam right there. Such situations create a risk of sudden flooding. If an ice jam breaks, water can rush with intense speed. Due to this, riverside areas, residential houses, and infrastructure are at risk of flooding. To tackle the potential flood risk, the river water level, ice movement, and weather changes are being monitored regularly. If rapid changes in temperature and heavy rainfall continue, there is a possibility of ice jams forming in more rivers. Therefore, residents of riverside areas have been advised to remain alert. Stay alert, stay prepared, and above all, stay safe.